We are back here, and today we have a game that should not disappoint. We have the 8-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the best team in the league when it comes to total win percentage, and they have had the least losses in the league, undefeated in the conference, going up against Buffalo, sitting at 7-3, and they're fifth overall in the AFC, and they are leading the AFC East by a comfortable game over New York. We'll see if Tampa Bay's winning streak will continue and extend to 4 in a row, or will Buffalo get back on track after 2 consecutive losses? They got a win against New England, hoping to keep that winning streak alive. We'll find out who wins, or if it's a tie, and we're underway in Buffalo. And the kickoff will be returned at around 4, and this will be taken to about the 25 or 20-yard gain. And so here comes Baker Mayfield and this Tampa Bay offense, and he is commanding the best offense in the league, the only team to have 30 points per game, to average 30 points per game this season, but they're facing a Buffalo defense which is 10th overall in points allowed at 20.4. We'll see if it'll be a defensive battle or a game where both offenses are in a shootout, or if it's a blowout. It'll start out with a quick toss to Bucky Irving for 4 yards. And 2nd and 6, this time Mayfield through the air, got a man, it's Evans. Evans inside the 50, and he is crossed into Buffalo territory. Inside the 25, inside the 20, 15, 10, and down at the 9. Already some great field position coming up. They're already in the red zone, and now pass caught, Godwin, touchdown, Tampa Bay. All it took was 3 plays, and they are in the end zone. So McLaughlin's kick is good. And so now he boots it all the way back to the 4-yard line, same place that Bass kicked it off from, and he'll start off from pretty much the same spot, just a yard more to go. They're at the 24. And so Allen, first throw is an interception. And that's not a good sign, because he's either really good or really bad. 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw, and he overthrew Otten but underthrew Evans. 2nd and 10. And the pass is out of bounds, incomplete. So 3rd and 10, Buffalo. It would be huge if they can come up with a stop. And here comes pressure. And Evans makes the catch. And a 21-yard gain into the red zone once again. And so, 2nd run of the game, and Irving loses 3. And 2nd and 13, they're going to use Irving up the middle, and he gets all those yardage back, setting up a 3rd and 10. And Mayfield, no one open, and he actually had a man open, but just missed it. Intended for Godwin, and McLaughlin going on the field for a field goal, which is no good. Off the right upright, and Buffalo's defense stays strong. And Allen, has he got a deep ball in him? He's got it. A diving catch for 17 yards and a 1st down for Buffalo. And Allen sacked. So 3 plays, a deep ball completion, an interception, and a sack, and this one's caught again for 22 yards and another 1st down for Buffalo. Are they going to continue driving? Allen deep, caught. Curtis Samuel for 26 yards and another 1st down. And here's Shakir on the short catch, and he breaks a few tackles inside the red zone. 5 seconds left. Then they're going to hand off James Cook. And he breaks a few tackles and gets 4 yards. That'll end the first quarter. Buffalo currently driving down by 7. So 2nd and 6. Caught. Cooper. Touchdown. Buffalo. An extra point coming up. And Bass's kick is good. And so we're all tied up at 7 after Mayfield. No, after Mayfield. And anyway, so this will be returned to 17. And Buffalo showing their ability to strike back. It is never over when you are playing them. Especially with their number 10 defense, but their number 7 ranked offense. Averaging 25.7 points per game. They don't have a shabby offense either. But a 13-yard gain intended for Chris Godwin, and he is the one who made the catch. Mayfield looking deep, and he's got it. Godwin again for 30 yards, and another first down there, close to the red zone. And handoff, stiff arm. Irving cuts back, breaks a tackle, inside the 5. It's a touchdown. Tampa Bay wants to get on the board. McLaughlin's kick is no good. And so, he's missed 2 kicks, both off of an upright. He's missed an extra point, and he's missed a field goal. And Buffalo looking to answer back with a touchdown of their own. And Allen looking to throw. He's got it. Amari Cooper inside Buccaneer territory. At the 40, he is brought down. And so, first down. And converging, and it's picked. And the Tampa defender and Amari Cooper were converging, but the defense gets there first. Another turnover for Buffalo. And they have left so many points on the board, and here's Godwin again for 19. And Mayfield looking to launch, and he's got Godwin again. 21 yards, and he is inside the 40. And short pass caught. Godwin splits the defense inside the red zone at the 18. 1st and 10. Short pass caught. Evans breaks a tackle and gets 8 yards. 30 seconds left. We are under 30 seconds left now. He's got Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And they're up to 19 points in this first half. And McLaughlin makes it 20. And so 21 seconds for Buffalo to answer. And make this a 1-score game before half. And they're going to throw it. Caught Kincaid. And Buffalo calls time. 5 seconds left. And throws it short. It's caught. And Shakir. And he had some daylight there for a bit. And we're heading to halftime. And you know what that means? Time to recap the scores. Everyone's favorite. Anyway, so we'll start out with the game in Cleveland. It was a 23-14 victory by Cleveland over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is now down to 4-5-1. Cleveland up to 4-7. And an overtime game in Los Angeles, and Denver coming away with the victory over the Chargers 45-42. And with that, Denver up to 4-7. They have started to string together a few victories now. And Los Angeles drops down to 3-6-1. And Miami with a victory over Jacksonville 35-20. And Jacksonville has taken quite the descent. They're down to 5-5 Miami up to 4-6 on the season. Another win. And they are trying to stay alive in this AFC playoff hunt, which is really top heavy, so they're going to probably need some help. And an overtime classic, again, with Houston and New England. With Houston coming up on top in overtime, 24-21. Houston up to 8-2 on the season. They have won 7 in a row. And New England drops to 3-7. They have lost 3 in a row. And Baltimore, after quite the struggle of a game in their last outing against Cincinnati, they come back with a 1-score victory over Las Vegas. They have now dropped 4 in a row. And Baltimore up to 9-2. And in Cincinnati, the Rams come up short, and they have lost 5 in a row as the Bengals take home the win, and they have been on a heater as of late. Cincinnati has. And they have won their last 3, and they have won 5 of their last 6. Anyways, in Indianapolis, Chicago wins on a last play, on the touchdown on the last play, 26-20. Chicago up to 4-6. Indianapolis down to 3-7-1. Quite a terrible season for them so far. We'll see if they can turn around. And a blowout, a really bad blowout in Washington, where the home team loses by 44 points, a 57-13 beatdown by Kansas City. They're up to 9-2. Washington down to 4-6, and it has been a sweet descent for NFC East fans regarding Washington. They were 3-1 at one point, but they are 1-5 since. And in Minnesota, the home team gets the victory over Tennessee, 34-20, and Minnesota up to 6-4. Tennessee to 2-8. And in San Francisco, the 49ers get the victory over Seattle, 31-25. San Francisco up to 7-3. Seattle down to 3-8. And New Orleans has lost 8 straight now after a 17-10 loss to Dallas, up to 5-1. New Orleans down to 2-8. And in Philadelphia, blowout in favor of the home team, a 37-15 victory moves Philadelphia to 6-4. Atlanta drops down to 3-7, and a 49-28 victory by Detroit on the road against Green Bay bumps them up to 9-2, and they're down at 4-6. And the New York Giants on a 3-game winning streak after a team season high 30 points against Carolina. They win 30-13 and snap Carolina's 3-game winning streak, and they have now gone down to 3-8. New York Giants up to 5-5. And the teams on bye are Arizona and the New York Jets. Anyways, let's get back into this one, and let's see if Buffalo can come back from this early deficit. And they'll start with the ball, which will be beneficial, and the second half is officially underway. And it'll start with a return to around the 27. And so Josh Allen and this Bills offense looking to put on some points, and points quickly. And so was it short caught? Shakir down for a 9-yard gain. And he's short, so they're going to hand it off James Cook. And he's short. And 4th down, it's decision time for Sean McDermott, and they're going to go for it. And the pass is caught by Cook, and he gets the first down. And so 1st and 10. And a stiff arm caught, and this is Cooper again for 18 yards. And this time it's short pass is caught. Shakir, and he breaks a few tackles, and he's inside the red zone, inside the 10, 5, touchdown Buffalo, and they are back in this game. An extra point from Bass is up and good. And it's a 20-14 game. And the return from Tampa Bay is going to take them to around the 22. And both of these teams have pretty decently soft schedules so far. Buffalo with a very, very soft schedule as of now, as their strength of schedule is at a 380 right now, which has got to be a blessing for them as they allow a huge gain right there. Their strength of victory is a 295, which is not very good when you want to be considered a good team. They are also only 2-3 at home, with losses to Las Vegas and Atlanta, which are absolutely shocking. And the pass caught, and Godwin splits the defense, and he breaks another tackle. He's inside the 20, 15, 10, and he's got to the 5, and he's in for the touchdown from 40 yards out. And so they're getting burned right now by an 8-1 team. An extra point is good by McLaughlin. Tampa Bay with a strength of schedule of 478, so nearly at 500, and their strength of victory is at a 433. So nowhere near as easy as Buffalo has it, and a short pass across the middle is caught by Cooper for a 13-yard gain, and 27 seconds left. They're going to need a stop on defense, even if they score points here, as Shakir for 14 yards into Buccaneer territory. And he's going to look to throw deep. It's picked. 6 seconds left. And Buffalo turns it over. A hesitation, and Irving only gets a yard. And this one's incomplete. 3rd and 9. And throws it right across the middle. It's intercepted. Intended for Godwin. And that's going to go the other direction. And hand off Cook. And he only gets a yard. They're going to need a little bit more than that if they want to win this game. And a short crossing route. He has no one around him. And he doesn't get to hit the throw. 3rd and 10. And it's caught. Curtis Samuel for 15 yards. And this keeps the drive alive. And this one's dropped. We're going to throw. It's incomplete again. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. 3rd and 10. And this one's dropped. And they're going to have to go for it. And it's short, and he's caught. And can he get there? He can. And oh! This is Cooper for a touchdown on 4th and 10. Keeping Buffalo in this game. And so the kick from Bass is good. 27-21. And this will be taken in the end zone for a touchback. And the pass caught. Stiff arm, and Evans breaks a few tackles, 19 yards at the 49. And they're going to start trying to chew the clock down. And, oh, Bucky Irving, he's inside the 30, breaking more tackles, and inside the 25 to the 23. And even now, it's not completely over. 2nd and 12, another handoff. Irving gets stopped. A minute left in this game. 3rd down, and Mayfield is sacked. And they're going to go for a field goal. McLaughlin hasn't been good today. And the kick is up, and it is good. 47 seconds left. That might put it away. And they're gonna need a miracle. 39 seconds left. They're gonna run an audible, and this is caught. And Shakir. And he bounces to the outside and runs out of bounds after a 13-yard gain. And this one is an incompletion. That burns 6 seconds off the clock. And Allen looking to throw. It's caught. And gets out of bounds. 15 seconds left. They've got no choice here. Bass from long range. And he's good! From 65 yards out. And that should do it. McLaughlin's going to kick the field goal just to keep it away. It's no good. And Tampa Bay gets the victory over Buffalo. And it was a great performance by them, scoring 30 points once again. They have been extremely high scoring, and a high scoring team like that, you just gotta wonder how much longer they can keep it up. The defense can keep up, but a great game did not disappoint, and Buffalo drops to 7-4 on the season now with this loss, and because of it, they'll be heading into the bye a little sour, as they will head back home week 13. They'll face the New York Jets after the bye. And for Tampa Bay, they are 9-1 on the season, and they have been on a roll. 4 victories in a row. Can't get much better than that. And they also entered the bye week on a loss, too. They entered it with Kansas City. It gives hope for Buffalo. Maybe a late season push for the 1 seed. And for Tampa Bay, 9-1 now. They have won 4 in a row, and they'll head back home, back to Tampa. And they're gonna face the New England Patriots, who are off of a tough loss to Houston, and before that, a tough loss to Buffalo. They have been in those games as well against those winning teams, and we'll find out if they'll actually run out of luck. No, actually, if the Patriots will get their luck back, or if it'll be more of the same.